The birds, they're out singing. The sky is blue. You know, spring is about to officially begin, you can tell.
You can, and that actually means that it's time to get our gardens ready. Master gardener Joyce Knill knows just how. Joyce, it's so great to have you back.
Well, thanks for inviting me back.
Well, I'm really excited because, as we've talked about before, I have a little garden. Now, I have to tell you, it all kind of looks like this right now. So that's a little disconcerting, but tell us why you brought these plants that don't look very healthy.
Well, actually, most people would consider these dead, and that's exactly why I brought them. Aloe vera and agaves frequently will have frost damage from not being covered during our frost events. But they are two plants that really come back easily with warm weather. And now that we're finally getting some warm weather, I wanted to show, this is an aloe, and it's just starting to come back into the center there. And this agave is this was out in the sun at my house, and it really is coming back quite well. March 4th is our last projected frost date. Although this year it looks long-range plan, it's not going to be freezing, but normally what you would do is just trim off this frost damage, and then by, beginning of June, these plants will look fabulous. On the other hand, I brought this along because this was a tropical plant that probably froze at about 40 degrees. There is no amount of fertilizer, no amount of sunshine, no amount of sweet talk to this plant that will bring this one back. And this one is truly toast. So I wanted to bring one that really is dead. This one's dead. These are not.
So don't give up on those other two. Those ones, give them some time. Sweet talk them, they're going to be okay.
They're going to be fine.
They're going to be okay. But what about, I know you brought a branch out here with this. Is this a bougainvillea?
This is a bougainvillea, and I brought this along because so many homeowners and landscapers like to cut the bougainvillea back to about a foot off the ground. And what we need to do is to be patient. And the longer you wait, you will start to see growth come off. And I actually cut this off a branch in my yard that's probably a good 7 feet long. And if you look along the branch, you can see where it is leafing out. And what I will do is wait until I'm sure there will be no more frost. And then at that point, I will cut it back. And in all likelihood, this is going to be the last point that it will leaf out. And this is actually frost damage. So if I cut it back here, I'm probably going to be a good 6 weeks ahead of all those other people that have had their bougainvillea cut back. So to answer your question,
she's talking right to me.
I'm talking to you. Make sure that you let your plant recover from dormancy, because as the soil warms up, your plants will come back. And then just kind of watch where it froze back to, cut it back. And as you can see, this I cut up this just this morning, but I already have color on some of my bougainvillea.
Did you cut yours? Is that why she's talking to you?
No, but I told her I want to, because it does. It looks completely dead.
It does.
But we're saying at least wait till after March 4th. And
at least.
Cut it so
don't
short.
Cut it short.
I was the foot.
Oh,
last
you
year.
don't want to do that. No,
Okay.
don't do that.
So while we have you here then, I always like to pick your brain, maybe some more tips for us as we kind of turn our gardens back over.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, first of all, this is the perfect time to be fertilizing your flowers and your vegetables. You can be deadheading. You know how to deadhead now, Tina.
I did that.
You should be deadheading your flowers. And basically, late February is the end of the first push of fertilizer for citrus. So if you have any citrus in your yard, late February would be the first time that you would be fertilizing it for 2016. The fertilizing schedule has all changed. College of Agriculture came out with new dates, new recommendations. It's online as well as at our extension office. We have handouts on it.
So I know you said citrus. What about if we want to do vegetable seeds? Is February a good time for that, or?
You're just a little bit late on the cool season vegetables like beets and lettuce and things like that. However, February is the perfect time to start amending your soil, whether it's flowers or vegetables, but especially vegetables. And I brought along compost because that's really what you want to amend your gardens with. And compost is not manure, so you'd never use manure in your vegetable beds. The manure should always be light, fluffy, never have a smell, and no wood chips.
Oh.
Okay. You know, that's why I love when you come on. You tell us all these things I didn't know, thought I knew, Didn't know. And then you also kind of give us the latest updates, which I think is great. Like the fertilizer, we have citrus trees, so I'm going to utilize that.
Yes, go
So
online.
tell us, what else is new maybe at the Extension office?
Well, we have a couple of brand new things that we're doing. April 9th is our big plant sale this year, which you'll know more about. But we're putting together these cute little pots with succulents, which is low water use, low light, and we're going to be selling all these cute little containers as well as great big plants and shrubs and trees. So that's new. And the other thing that we have just started up again are the garden tours of the 14 demonstration gardens every Wednesday and every Saturday morning at 9 o'clock. It's like a botanical garden for free.
For free.
For free.
Wait, she was hiding the lead. For free. We want to come out and see this. You guys are such a wealth of information. Joyce, every time you come on, I feel like we don't have enough time because I want to just keep talking to you and asking you questions, but that's why you guys are always there. And we'll be looking forward to you coming back to remind us again about the sale that's coming up.
Exactly.
Thank you so much,
you.
Joyce.
Thank you.
Now, a list of events is on your screen right now, so take a look. For more details, call 626-5161 or visit extension.arizona.edu.